Hey everyone, I'm Piet Levy, the music writer from Milwaukee Journal Sentinel and TabMilwaukee.com. I'm here with Frank Caliendo, who's going to be at the Riverside Theater on January 25th. Frank, thanks so much for joining me on this red couch.
Good to be here.
So Frank, we do this thing called 10 for Tab. We got 10 questions for you. You down?
No, this was not in my writer. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's go.
You grew up in Waukesha. So what are your favorite haunts when you come back? What do you like to see?
I always like to go to Gyros West, a little Gyros place where they change the price of the fries every time you're there. You want fries with that? $2.50. No fries? $3.50. What? It doesn't make sense.
Even though you grew up in Waukesha, you were born in Chicago. So Bears, Packers, where's your allegiance?
Packers is state law, but when I was a kid, they would send us Bears posters, 6 foot by 4 foot big giant Bears posters for 85 Bears. Family members would send us those, and then people would come over and deface them, put mustaches on the 3 guys who didn't have mustaches already. So,
who's your all-time favorite athlete from Wisconsin?
Besides me, I'm gonna go to Aaron Rodgers. One time, I remember I did a sketch about him when I was on Fox that had him at the kiddie table and Brett Favre at the big table, but he remembered that years later. But my son really likes Aaron Rodgers, and I find that pretty cool that my son's wearing an Aaron Rodgers jersey around the place. So
you are known for your impersonations. What's your favorite impersonation to do?
Morgan Freeman, because I get to narrate anything I want. Well, that's the way it was. Trying to figure out what the next question would be and how I would answer it. Eventually, we'd get there together. And that's how these 10 questions work.
How would you teach someone to do Morgan Freeman? Do you have any advice?
Start very quietly, and then you really just... I mean, I don't even know if I can not do it now, but it's really... you start and you build it up. So if you start quietly, you can eventually get there and make it louder. Just don't get to the Morgan Freeman yell. What are you doing in the bathroom smoking crack? Come on, Sonny. Now sing the school song.
How long does it take you, to master an impersonation?
It's always different. Some of them get better as I keep going. I remember listening to myself do George Bush at the beginning of his first term and trying to do it, and then it eventually got better and better and easier. So it just it starts to flow. It's what people hear. It's not what I think, too. And if you have jokes to go with it, it doesn't always have to be as good as you would think.
What's your worst impersonation?
Yeah, Joe Pesci. Hey, I'm Joe Pesci. See? If I didn't say it, you wouldn't know it's him.
That's pretty terrible. Yeah.
Terrible. In the words of Charles Barkley, terrible. Really, really bad.
You're coming to the Riverside Theater. What can we expect from your show?
There's a bunch of new stuff, especially with the Morgan Freeman things and just the material and talking about a little bit of family and stuff like that too. But it's a clean show. It's just me bouncing around. I always wanted to be like a Robin Williams, Jonathan Winters kind of person where you didn't know who I was going to be and when.
What's the crazy thing that's happened at a show? Craziest fan reaction, anything like that?
I had somebody try and do a diamond cutter, I think was the name of the wrestling move. A guy was in North Dakota or South Dakota. It was a Dakota. I just don't know what the direction was. And a guy came and he's like, diamond cutter, and he comes and he tried it. And I'd say I was off stage. I'm like, okay, if you guys can't keep people off here, I got to get off.
As a comedian, this is very important. If you had to be hit in the face with a pie, what kind of pie would it be?
Chocolate cream pie. Yeah. And my mom makes those. And she used to make them all the time. Even at Thanksgiving, she'd make a chocolate cream pie. I don't know what it has to do with the pilgrims.
Well, Frank, thanks so much again. He's at the Riverside Theater, January 25th. Go see him, and he's at Spin at noon that day. Frank, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thank you.
I think we're done now. It's okay, we're done.
Can never be sure.